Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's video is about fabric painting. Talk about fabric painting for beginners, and I'll be talking about acrylic paints and fabric paints, the difference between acrylic paints and fabric paints. This is acrylic paint, and it comes in different forms and colors. It can come as a tube just like this, or in bottles. This one I'm holding is in tube, and it comes in various colors. This one has 12 colors. When you buy your paint, you go through it, and you go through the instructions. Each paint, I think each company has its own different instructions that comes with it, so you have to read the instructions so that you know what and what is required of that particular paint. So that is that about acrylic paint. And in this instruction here, it says it dries quickly, that is quick drying. It's clean with water and no solvents required, for use on canvas, fabric, paper and wood. So that is about this paint. Now let's go to the second paint that you can use for your fabric. We call these fabric paints. Fabric paints. And the difference between fabric paints and acrylic paints is that acrylic paints are mixed with fabric medium will give you a fabric paint. I don't have a fabric medium close by, but in subsequent videos, when I purchase one, I will show you how a fabric medium looks like. So acrylic paint actually is thicker, while fabric paint is light because it has been mixed with fabric medium. So fabric medium is just a substance you add to your acrylic paint to lighten it up a little. Now this fabric paint can be used on fabric, as the name implies. Fabric paint also comes in different colors, and it comes in bottles of various sizes. This one I'm holding is about 10 ml per bottle, and it's of different sizes. You can use it directly on your fabric. So if you want to purchase a paint, it depends on what you want to do. You can either buy a fabric paint or acrylic paint. You can use both on your fabric. Now let's talk about glitter powder, or you call it pearl glitter. This pearl glitter comes in various colors. It can be gold, silver, blue, green, different colors. So, and there are various ways to prepare it when you want to use it. And in subsequent videos also, I will teach you how to use this glitter on your painting. This video actually will be in series because I have to explain to you how to achieve beautiful paintings on your fabric. All right, let's do a little paint work. And once you have your fabric, I must say here that you can paint on any fabric, both natural and synthetic fabric. The only thing is you must be sure that your fabric does not contain starch. So if it is a fabric that naturally comes with starch, like cotton, you need to pre-wash your fabric. You need to wash it first so that the starch will go away, because if you paint on the starch, by the time you now wash your fabric, your painting will be destroyed. So you need to wash your fabric first if it has starch. But if it is satin, all those fabrics that doesn't come with starch, you can use them directly. You can paint on them directly. So once you have your fabric, either a fabric that has been sewn or something like this, then you stretch out your fabric. Make sure it is not it doesn't have wrinkle. Either you use embroidery hoop like this, or maybe you use if there is a way you can use clip and maybe a cardboard to stretch out your fabric. Then another important thing is to put a paper, a cardboard paper or any thick paper underneath, especially if it is a cloth that is sewn like a shirt. You need something underneath. If not, the paint might stain the other side of your fabric. So this is just water, because we need water for our brush. Then you bring out your brush. I will make another video after this on the type of brush we have and what you can do with them. So we'll be using this brush. The brush usually comes with number, so it's just a flat brush with number 2, I guess. Then you put it in the water to make the brush wet. Then I'll be starting with this acrylic paint. If your paint is dry, you need a fabric medium to make it soft. That is, maybe if your acrylic paint is dry, or even if your fabric paint is dried, you need the fabric medium or textile medium to soften it. When I get a fabric medium, I will definitely make a video on it. So I'm just bringing out a little of my paint, since this is just a test. Just bring it out. Acrylic paint, as I said earlier, is thick, so it depends on the type of painting you want to do. But if you need something thick, then you can go for acrylic paint. And this paint too can be used for other things, not only fabric. This acrylic paint can be used for other things, not only fabric, on canvas, on wood, on glass, anything, depending on what you want to paint. So I already put my brush in the water to wet it a little. Then I'll put it on the paint. If you want your paint to be a little bit soft, you can add water, but adding water, it's not as cool. It's not good, because if you're not careful, the painting might crack once it dries up. So this is me just showing you the paints on the fabric. I'm not doing anything definite. I'm just showing you acrylic paints on the fabric. That is what it is. So if you want to use this particular brush for another color, all you need to do is to put the water, the brush inside the water. You put it inside water and wash out the paint. You wash out the paint, then use a piece of cloth to dry it. You just dry it on a piece of cloth, and you put it in any other paint you want to put it. So you just damp it like that and clean it. Then you can use it for any other paint. So the next one we would do is the fabric paint. I will use the fabric paint next. So this is the fabric paint. Just pick any color, and it is written on the paint that check well before you use. I should shake well before you use. So you need to check it. You can actually use your brush to shake it, or your something wooden, anything. You can just to mix the paint well. And as I said earlier, that this paint is not as thick as the acrylic paint. Is it's somehow watery. So I'm just trying to check it with the brush, and I'll just paint. Okay, I need to say this at this point, that after painting your fabric, you need to leave the fabric to dry. You need to leave the paint on the fabric to dry for 24 hours. Now, after the 24 hours, the next thing you do, we call it heat setting, or you heat seal. That means you take your fabric to your ironing table and iron the opposite side of your paint, that is the inner side of your fabric, at the hottest appropriate temperature for your fabric. That is the temperature that the fabric can accommodate. The hottest temperature the fabric can accommodate. You iron the painting on the other side of the fabric now for about 5 minutes, and that will make the paint to set. That is as if you are sealing the paint. And the washing of your painted dress your paint must stay 7 days before you wash the dress at all. That means after you paint, 24 hours later, you iron the other side, the wrong side of your paint. Then before you wash at all, before you put it inside, before you wash the clothes, it must be 7 days after your paint work. So now I just want to show you how to mix the glitter, the pearl glitter with your paint. You can actually mix your pearl glitter with your paint or with fabric medium, but since I don't have fabric medium, I'll just mix it with my paint. And the color of the paint that I used is pearl white also, so it's more like it's shiny also. So I'm just adding this glitter, this powdered glitter to it. I will mix and just paint. And as I said earlier, you can buy different color of glitter. Now there is a green, blue, different color, gold, silver, so it depends on what you want. But in subsequent videos I will show you the other ways to mix your glitter and how to go about painting. Our next video will talk about the different type of brush we have and how to use the different brush to achieve the different type of painting. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have learned something new. If you have any question or any aspect you want me to cover, just drop it in the comment section. Don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel. Thank you. See you in my next video. Bye.